Have you ever felt that something bigger is calling you through small signs or unexpected changes in your sensations and emotions? Spiritual awakening is not just a metaphorical phrase. It is an inner revolution that transforms everything you thought you knew about yourself and the universe. Today, we will not only explore the 10 most revealing symptoms of this profound phenomenon, but we will also guide you on how to interpret these mysterious signs that could be indicating a significant change in your being. And remember, these changes are not mere coincidences or unexplained medical concerns, but manifestations of a deeper and more expansive connection to spiritual reality. We begin our journey in spiritual awakening by exploring one of the most fascinating symptoms, the increase in intuition. Intuition is that inner voice, that feeling for no apparent reason, that we all experience at some point. In the context of spiritual awakening, this phenomenon is intensified. You may wonder how it really feels to trust. This is not based on physical evidence or logical reasoning. It is a knowing that arises from deep within you. During spiritual awakening, many people report a significant increase in these perceptions, often describing it as a sixth sense that is activated without warning. How can you identify and trust this increased intuition? First, pay attention to frequent hunches and verify their accuracy over time. Learn to differentiate between impulsive fear and intuitive guidance, which often feels calmer and clearer. This discernment is key. Plus, activities such as meditation or reflective journaling can help you tune more deeply into your intuition. This intuitive growth is essential, as it connects you more directly to your true essence and the universe. It is not only a tool for making more accurate decisions. As you align with your intuition, you will find that your spiritual path becomes clearer and your life flows more harmoniously. The increase in intuition is more than a perceptual shift. It is an awakening to a life lived in full awareness of the invisible flow that connects us all. By honoring and developing your intuition, you not only transform the way you interact with the world, but you also open yourself to the vast possibilities of spiritual growth and understanding. Moving forward in our journey of spiritual awakening, we encounter another extraordinary symptom, amplified sensitivity. This phenomenon is not limited only to the emotional, but also extends to our physical senses. Have you ever wondered why certain smells become more intense, or how you can hear nuances in sounds that were previously unnoticed? Let's dive into how and why our senses become more acute. During this transcendental process, it is common for people to experience a noticeable sharpening of their senses. Colors may seem more vivid, sounds more distinct, and smells more penetrating. This is due to a heightening of our awareness that makes us more receptive to the subtle details of the world around us. Our connection to nature and living beings is intensified, offering us a richer and deeper experience of reality. To take full advantage of this heightened sensitivity, it is essential to be aware of the subtle details of the world around us. Practice mindfulness daily by focusing on observing the details in your environment. What new sounds do you discover during a quiet walk? What aromas do you catch while cooking? This practice will not only enrich your sensory experience, but will also help you connect more deeply with the present moment and the essence of what surrounds you. This increase in sensory sensitivity is not just a curiosity. It is a vital part of your daily life. Spiritual awakening allows us to experience the world in a more holistic and connected way, which can lead to greater empathy and understanding towards other beings. Furthermore, this sensitivity can act as a guide, directing us towards or away from certain places or people that resonate with our energy. Amplified sensitivity is a gift of spiritual awakening that opens doors to a world previously hidden by routine and distraction. By accepting and cultivating this sensitivity, we not only enhance our perception of the world, but we also strengthen our connection to the universe and all that it contains. It is, in many ways, an invitation to live more fully and consciously. Deepening further on our spiritual awakening journey, we enhance our perception of the world, but also strengthen our connection to the universe and all that it contains. This is, in many ways, an invitation to live more fully and consciously. Going even deeper into our spiritual awakening journey, we now address one of the most obvious and personal changes, the transformation of our sleep patterns. From insomnia to dreams that seem more real than life itself, These changes are both mysterious and revealing. Have you ever awakened from a dream feeling it contained a profound message? Or found yourself awake in the middle of the night, your mind buzzing with new understanding or ideas? Let's discover how these adjustments in our sleep can be a portal to a deeper understanding of our inner self and the universe. During a spiritual awakening, many experience insomnia or changes in the sleep cycle as the first indication that something profound is occurring. This insomnia often does not feel like a symptom of stress, but rather as a sign that our mind and spirit are actively processing at deeper levels. Plus, dreams can become intensely vivid and laden with symbolism. It is not uncommon for these dreams to include visions that seem like instructions, or revelations about our life paths or answers to long-held questions. To navigate these changes, consider keeping a dream journal by your bedside. Write down everything you remember upon awakening. Over time, you might start to see recurring patterns or messages. In addition to practicing sleep hygiene, maintaining a regular sleep schedule, and ensuring your bedroom is dark and quiet can help manage insomnia. Meditation before bed can also be very beneficial, facilitating a smoother transition into sleep and allowing your mind to relax more deeply. These changes in sleep patterns are not just disturbances. They are, in many cases, an extended dialogue with our subconscious. Through sleep, our inner self can communicate without the distractions of the outside world. This direct access to our subconscious, and sometimes superconscious, can reveal profound spiritual truths and promote significant growth. While changes in sleep patterns can be initially disconcerting, as we embrace and explore them, they open up new avenues of self-awareness and spiritual connection. These are not simply disturbances to be corrected, but rather enriching experiences that can teach us how to live more fully in tune with our spiritual awakening. As we continue to explore the symptoms of spiritual awakening, we come to one of the most challenging and revealing ones: energy fluctuations. Have you ever felt inexplicably euphoric, only to find yourself in a state of fatigue or sadness for no apparent reason? These emotional ups and downs are common in the initial stages of a spiritual awakening and offer important clues about our inner transformation process. Energy fluctuations during a spiritual awakening can be intense. You may feel full of life and passion one moment and completely drained the next. These changes not only affect our emotional state, but also our physical vigor. This energetic seesawing reflects the profound internal adjustments that are occurring as our consciousness expands and acclimates to new perceptions of reality. Manage these fluctuations. It may require a gentle and patient approach. It is crucial to recognize that these fluctuating energies are part of the process and not cause for alarm. Keeping an emotional journal can help you track these changes and find patterns that can better inform you about your spiritual and emotional needs. In addition, techniques such as conscious breathing and regular physical activity can help regulate your energy and improve your mood. These fluctuations are fundamental to our spiritual development because they force us to face and reconcile aspects of our being that we may have ignored or suppressed. As we experience these ups and downs, we become more aware of our emotions and learn to flow with our natural energies rather than resist them. While energy fluctuations can be challenging, they are also incredibly enriching. They teach us about our resistance, they help us develop compassion for ourselves and others, and prepare us for growth. By embracing these ups and downs, we not only advance on our spiritual path, but also cultivate greater peace and acceptance in our lives. As we move forward on our spiritual awakening journey, we encounter a symptom that can be both disconcerting and revealing: unexplained physical aches and pains. Have you ever experienced intense headaches, muscle aches, or sensations in parts of the body that have no clear medical explanation? These discomforts can be signs that your body is adjusting to the energetic and spiritual changes you are experiencing. These pains can manifest in a variety of ways and often arise without an obvious physical cause. They can feel like shooting pains, built-up tension, or even an electrical sensation running through the body. Although they can be uncomfortable, it is important to understand that these pains often reflect deep internal processes of healing and release of stagnant energies or emotional blockages. To manage these pains, it is beneficial to adopt relaxation practices and emotional release techniques. Yoga, meditation, and massage therapy can be especially helpful in relieving physical tension. In addition, techniques such as acupuncture or Reiki can also help balance the body's energy and relieve pain. Keeping a journal of your symptoms can help you identify specific patterns or triggers. These pains are not merely physical. They are an integral part of the process of awakening and transformation. Through pain, our body speaks to us, revealing areas we need to attend to or heal. This process can teach us much about our resilience, our limits, and our ability to cope and transform pain into growth and understanding. While unexplained physical pains can be challenging, they also offer an opportunity to deepen our understanding of the body-mind-spirit connection. By approaching these pains with care and awareness, we not only facilitate our healing process, but also move forward on our path to greater awareness and inner harmony. Continuing our journey through the symptoms of spiritual awakening, we now address a significant shift in perception and values, the loss of interest in materialism. Have you noticed a decrease in your desire for material goods and a growing interest in experiences that nourish your soul? This symptom reflects a profound readjustment of what we consider to be important. Many people who experience a spiritual awakening find that their interest in accumulating possessions and pursuing material success diminishes. Instead, they are drawn to activities and aspirations that promote their spiritual growth and emotional well-being. This may manifest in a new enthusiasm for meditation, art, spending time in nature, or exploring spiritual philosophies and practices. To navigate this change, it is useful to reevaluate periodically. Consider what really enriches your life and makes you feel fulfilled. It can be helpful to simplify your environment by getting rid of items that no longer serve you or donate them. Also, get involved in communities that share your interest in a more conscious and spiritual lifestyle. This move away from materialism is not simply a phase. It is a sign of a deeper awakening to what really matters in life. By reducing our focus on the material, we can free up emotional and mental resources to invest in our inner growth and relationships with others, which is essential for a spiritually rich and meaningful life. The loss of interest in materialism during a spiritual awakening invites us to reconsider what we value and why. By prioritizing the spiritual over the material, we not only transform our own lives but also contribute to a cultural shift towards more sustainable and compassionate ways of living. This is an essential step towards a more connected and conscious existence. As we move forward in our exploration of the symptoms of spiritual awakening, we come to a deeply intriguing phenomenon: the vision of patterns and synchronicities. Have you ever found yourself noticing sequences of numbers repeated, like 111, or experiencing coincidences that seem too precise to be mere coincidences? These moments are considered by many to be winks from the universe, signals that connect us to a larger and more meaningful pattern. Synchronicities are meaningful coincidences that occur in our lives that seem to have a deeper purpose or personalized message. They often present themselves in ways that are subtle but deeply resonant, such as hearing a song that reflects exactly what we are feeling, or meeting someone who offers the exact piece of wisdom we needed at that moment. For those on the path of spiritual awakening, these are not random events, but moments of clear connection to the flow of the universe. To cultivate a greater awareness of these synchronicities, it is helpful to maintain an attitude of openness and curiosity. Note the coincidences and patterns you observe and reflect on their possible meaning in your life. Meditate on how these signs may be guiding you or confirming your intuitions. The key is conscious observation without excessive attachment to the results, allowing the meaning to reveal itself naturally. Recognizing and understanding synchronicities can broaden our perception of reality and reinforce our belief in our own inner guidance and in the interconnectedness of all. This phenomenon can act as a catalyst to deepen our spiritual exploration, encouraging us to follow the path that feels most aligned with our higher purpose. Patterns and synchronicities are not just curiosities. They are signals that invite us to explore more deeply the mystery and magic of our existence. By paying attention to these coincidences, we align ourselves more closely with the flow of the universe and open doors to new possibilities for spiritual growth and understanding. They remind us that every moment and encounter has the potential to be meaningful and transformative. As we move forward on our journey of spiritual awakening, we explore another transformative symptom, a significant increase in empathy and compassion. Have you recently felt a deeper, more empathic connection to others and a more intense response to the suffering of others? This awakening of empathy and compassion not only changes how you interact with others, but also redefines our relationship with the world as a whole. This increase in empathy manifests in an enhanced ability to feel what others are experiencing from their own emotional perspective. Compassion, in turn, motivates a desire to alleviate the suffering of others. Together, these strengthened feelings can lead us to more conscious and thoughtful actions in how we respond in our personal relationships, to the social or environmental causes we choose to support. To further foster these feelings, you can practice mindfulness exercises focused on compassion, such as metta-meditation, which involves sending wishes of well-being and happiness to others. Participating in volunteer activities or support groups can also enrich your understanding and practice of empathy and compassion. These practices not only benefit those around you, but also contribute to your own emotional and spiritual well-being. Developing greater empathy and compassion is fundamental on the spiritual path because it connects us more deeply to the interdependence of all beings. This understanding can dissolve barriers of separation, reduce conflict, and promote greater peace and harmony in our communities. As these feelings deepen, we can find more meaning and fulfillment in our daily actions and contribute to a more loving and compassionate world. Increased empathy and compassion during the spiritual awakening not only transform how we see and relate to others, but also invite us to live more connected and consciously. By embracing and acting on these expansive feelings, we actively participate in building a more hopeful and supportive future for all. Moving deeper into our exploration of the symptoms of spiritual awakening, we encounter an experience that many describe as transformative, the feeling of oneness with the universe. Have you ever felt the barriers between you and the world around you dissolve, leaving a deep and overwhelming connection with everything and everyone? This feeling of oneness is not just a perception. It is a profound understanding of being intrinsically connected to all of existence. This sense of universal connection can manifest in moments of deep contemplation of nature, during meditation, or even in everyday interactions. It is the realization that everything that exists, from the stars in the sky to the person walking next to you on the street, is part of an interconnected whole. It is an understanding that our perceived separation is an illusion, and that at the most fundamental level, we are one with the universe. To cultivate and deepen this sense of oneness, you can practice meditation focused on universal connection, participate in spiritual retreats that explore this concept, or simply spend time in nature observing how each element interacts harmoniously with the others. These practices not only increase your awareness of oneness, but can also reduce stress and increase your sense of peace and overall satisfaction in life. By experiencing oneness with the universe, personal concerns may seem smaller and life's challenges more manageable. This understanding can lead you to live in a more compassionate and conscious way, seeking not only personal but also collective well-being. Oneness is essential on the spiritual path because it fosters a deep responsibility and care for the world and its inhabitants. The sense of oneness with the universe is a powerful reminder of our true nature and our place in the cosmos. By recognizing and embracing this oneness, we not only transform our own lives but also contribute to a more harmonious and connected existence on the planet. This is one of the most profound gifts of spiritual awakening, allowing us to live with a peace and clarity that transcends the ordinary. If you have reached this point, it means that you are truly committed to your spiritual awakening and personal growth. Have you ever felt in search of something more, something that gives true meaning to each day? This is more than a book. It is a practical guide that accompanies you in the discovery of your personal entity, the connection with nature and the universe, and the development of your intuition. This written journey will help you overcome spiritual barriers and find peace and serenity in your daily life. You are here for a reason, and that reason has the power to change everything. Together, we will explore these profound and transformative themes that will allow you to live with a clarity and fullness that you will never know. If this journey towards spiritual awakening resonates with you, remember to subscribe to the channel for more content that will enlighten and enrich your spiritual path. Thank you for joining us on this journey of awakening and growth. If you have enjoyed this content and wish to continue exploring and deepening your spiritual development, we invite you to subscribe to the channel. Click on the subscribe button and activate the little bell to not miss any video. See you in the next episode, where we will continue discovering the mysteries of the soul and the universe together.